Ready? Ah.
Yes, 3, 2,
Start
1.
rolling. Action.
Hi. In the last lecture, we were seeing about the cat ate the source code. So, in this series of lectures, we were dealing with the first chapter, which is the pragmatic philosophy. Pragmatic means dealing things in a practical way. Philosophy means it's a way of thinking, which ideally goes into a behavior. So in that we listed down the things, 6 things, which the entire chapter will actually cover, and which leads to the subtopics in it. So in the last lecture we were seeing about cat at the source code, which was explaining about taking responsibility of your actions. So in this lecture we'll be seeing 3 other things. Okay, and you will be able to correlate with the words which I told you earlier. The first thing is the software entropy. Okay, entropy is a general term which relates to thermodynamics, but it can be related to software also. So what does entropy mean? Entropy means it's the amount of disorderness. Yes. So if the entropy gets into software, it can go into a stage where you have to leave the software and stop its work. It's called as software rot. So the things lead to software entropy are mainly negligence or carelessness. So to explain this more, I would like to tell you a small story. So consider a car in a street. If it is there in the street for a long amount of week, nothing will happen. The same car will be there. Consider the same car. If, for example, one of the window is broken, okay, after some amount of time, people will start to litter things around it, and it will get to a stage where you won't even be able to use the car. The same thing for software also. So if you find any small problems, you need to give more attention and fix it. If you don't get actual time to fix it, you should at least show that you are at the top of the problem. Either you can comment out the code, or you can write small notes at the side to say that this is a problem and this is the way to fix it. So this will actually help us to keep the software pristine and clear, and which will avoid software entropy. So the thing which we told at the start is pristine, project pristine, which relates to software entropy. Cool. So the next thing we are going to see will be more interesting. This is called stone soup and boiled frogs. Okay, this will be a more interesting story. So this for this we have to date back to the Second World War. So there were a group of soldiers who were going back after the war. So since it was a long war, there was a shortage of food. While they're going back, they saw a small village, and they were happy that they could get some actual food there. But no one actually opened their doors because they want to keep their storage of food with themselves. So what did the soldiers do is they started to boil stones. On seeing that, each one came out of their house one by one and started to see that in amusement. And after that, the soldiers, when they asked what are they doing, they told that they're just putting the stones and trying to boil the soup, trying to make a soup. And they were so amazed that, oh, using a stone, you can make a soup. Oh, yeah, and the soldiers casually told that, yeah, that's all it requires. And and after that, the soldiers told in a small voice that it could be good if you add some more carrots to it. And the actual villagers ran and got their stock to them. And after some time, they told that it could be good if it has small amount of beef. And the time went on. The villagers were so excited about the process of making the soup that they gave all the things which they had. So they were triggered due to the curiosity. So and they actually made a soup, and all the people were actually able to eat. The main reason for this is the soldiers act as a catalyst to bringing all of them together. Second thing is, it's the villagers' curiosity which made them to take things from their stock and put it into the soup. Ultimately, it's a teamwork, but what the soldiers want has been achieved because of the trick. So the same situation happens in startups also, and this situation is also called as startup fatigue. So each team will be focused on their own problems and trying to solve their own things. But if someone makes something and shows them outside, and all the people will be more interested in knowing how it works, and that is the right time to actually say that to say things in an unimportant way, that it will be good if you add this feature, but it's not important. It will be good if you add this particular feature, but it's not actually important. If you start saying like that, people will be more focused in doing the things which is already a success, because it's easier to add things over a success. So the thing that will actually boil down here is it's because someone is focusing too much on something. That's the reason why they are not able to focus on something else. If you are focusing too much on your work, you won't be able to focus on a teamwork. For example, this is the same thing. Same thing happened here. Each villagers were focusing too much on their thing, so that they didn't able to focus on a group forming and making the actual food. So it's a trick, but it works well. So that leads to software entropy. And the third thing which I wanted to say you is about knowledge portfolio. Okay, as you know, knowledge and experience are expiring assets. So as time passes, that will degrade. And your importance to the client and your company will degrade. To stop that, to help you achieve more, you need to do 4 things. It's just like a business. You need to invest regularly. In the sense, you need to invest just like how you invest small, and do it regularly as a habit. You need to do things regularly on the thing on which you want to actually develop. Second thing is diversify. It's not good to focus on a particular thing. It's good to focus on a broad range of things. Third thing is buy low and sell high. It's actually good to adopt a thing at the start, which will actually help you when as time passes. For example, the starting time of Java. If you have actually been there, it will be a lot useful when you are here now. And the fourth thing is review and rebalance. So something which is a hot technology now will not be a hot technology after a month. It will be cold. So you need to review and rebalance things. All these things will help you, but provided you need to have goals. Goals in the sense you need to at least learn a language a year. You need to get in touch with local groups, and you need to read journals regarding that, periodic newsletters on that particular thing. So, yeah. So, thank you. So, I would like to ask a small question here. Based on things we saw, I want you to list down what are the factors you think correlates with the question that I'm going to ask you. So, for example, if you are going to a bank and if you are speaking to a bank teller, and if you are asking him some particular information, asking and if he says that he don't know,